Okay, so good evening. We will start today's session. Kartikay Singh, you can start your presentation.
Good evening, sir.
Good
You
evening.
can hear me?
Oh, you don't have the access? Okay, now you can start.
Oh, yeah. Uh, Hi, my name is Kartikay Singh. I am from Mobile App Development Group.
Kartikay, wait, your screen is not visible.
Sorry, sir.
You haven't done the screen share.
Now is it visible?
Yes, now do start over, okay?
Yes, sir. So, hi, my name is Kartikay Singh. I am from Mobile App Development Group. Today, I'll be presenting my presentation on the line chart app, which represent some data set in the form of line chart. So let's get started. So, line chart. So, first of all, what is the content of the of this presentation? But first, we will look into the why we need line charts. Then, we'll look into what does line charts do and why do we need it exactly, and what do they do. Then we'll go into the platform used for the developing this application. Then we'll look into the code itself. Then we'll have an overlook on the application. Then I'll give some demo of the application. Then there will be conclusion and the reference slide on the last slide. Now let's get started. So why the need of the line charts? So simple answer is that it is boring to look into some spreadsheet to analyze some data sets. We need some easier way to interact with these data sets and datas so that we could be more productive and it would be easier for us to analyze the data and we could go on to the next step. So what does line charts do? So it gives us the visual representation uh, of the data that we are given and makes us easier to interpret what the uh, data is supposed to tell us. Like in this image right here, we can see that we can interpret that the uh, first the stocks has gone up, then down, low of the stocks, then up again, and etc. And a particular time, what is the value of the stock. Now, the platform used for developing this application, first we have Adalo. Adalo is an web application that that takes care of the of developing the application for both the platforms Android and iOS. So it has a very simple drag and drop interface. We can drag some forms or some aspect of the application right into the application into the screen and make the application. Pre-built components like forms, line charts, etc. are there. Customizable templates, we can customize the line charts to deliver what we want to deliver. Data integration, it can be connected to the Google Sheets also and other external sites also to get the data. Now, cross-platform compatibility, like I said before, that it could be it helps us to develop application for both the Android and iOS. Now, real-time preview, we can see what our application is doing in the real time using the preview option given in the Adalo website. Now, publication and distribution from this website only, we can publish the application also into the Play Store or App Store now. And I have used a Swift UI also to build a native app for the iOS. First, it has a declarative syntax and it is which makes it easier to work with it. Then it has cross-platform compatibility. What do I mean by that? That it could make apps for iOS, watchOS, and macOS also from one single piece of code. Now we have live preview to get to know what we are doing live. Then it has native performance. Next, let's look into the code. So first of all, I want to show you the data set that I was given. So I was given stock data of Bank of Baroda, and this was the data. I was given a .csv file, and to make it easier for you to visualize it, I have made a spreadsheet of it, and this was the data given to me by the Hackweather, and which I have represented in the line chart application that I've built. So first off, let's go into the Adalo. So for uh, for making the charts, I have used a database or a table price which has name, serial, date and time, date, open, high, low, close, and volume attributes same uh, as the given CSV file. So what I did was I uploaded the so it has reached the max limit. So I click on the add price button, and I given the .csv file, and it automatically generated this database table. Now, so this is the date picker, and I'm going to pick date. You ask user to pick a date for which they want to visualize the different data. Then I have represented different data on the application. Now let's go into the Swift UI part. So this is the Swift UI code. First of all, we have our main application starter, where the application would start, and it is redirecting to a home view. And I have preferred the color scheme to be dark for the iOS app. Now let's go into this. It is using the array of prices. Let me show you what prices are. So prices is the structure of the different attributes like which were there uh, in the given data set. So like serial, date and time, open, high, price, low price, close, and volume. So to initiate this structure, uh, I have used a load data function which will take the data from the CSV file and put it into and return the array of the prices. So yeah, so it loads the data from the uh, CSV file given to me, and it generates an array of prices. Then there is a state variable date, which would change according to the date picker. Then there are options, different options to which the application would react. Like if they want to see the open or high or low, they will have to choose from them. Then we have this is the main view from which the application would view. First of all, we have a scroll view to make it easier for the landscape mode also to work fine. And if we stack, then we have date picker view, where we would give the user the ability to choose the date. And yeah, so this is the uh, date picker code, in which I have used a binding of the date that was previously initiated in the home Swift home.swift file. Then there is the picker for the option that you want to select for, like open prices you want to visualize, or high prices you want to visualize. Then there is a chart view which gives the line chart of the given option according to the date. Now, so it has a binding of selected option, and these are the variables used to have a better output in case in case user want to uh, have have to want to get a price of a particular date or time. Then there is a chart. Here is a chart where I have uh, taken a if statement. If there are no prices available for a particular date, then it will give a rule mark which will say that there is no data found. Then there is a line chart here. Yeah, this is the area chart, sorry. So it would have area chart which would give the exact uh, area of the visual representation of the data set that we are given. And according to the initial price or starting price and to the close price, it will change color also depending on the green and red. If the close price is lower than the uh, starting price, it would give red color, and if the starting price is lower than the closing price, then it would give the green color. And here I am checking if a person has selected something on the chart and giving the marks for that uh, point. Yeah, then yeah, that's it. Now let us go back to our presentation. So now let's look at into the application itself, overview of the application. So this is the application I have designed on the Adalo app, which would give a date picker on the top, uh, and then the according uh, graphs for the day. And this is the application I have made using the Swift UI, and this would give first the date picker, then the option picker that we have provided, then the uh, chart itself. Now let's get into the demo. So let me just a second. Uh, I'm connecting my phone to the Zoom right now. Just a second. So you are able to see my screen?
Yes,
Hello?
it's visible. Continue.
Yeah. So first up, we'll take onto the Adalo app that we built. So, yeah. So here we could change the date of the application, and here are the charts, different charts that I have visualized, right? And next up, then Swift UI app. So here we can choose the date and then the option, and then if we drag into the application, we can have the exact price at the defined time. Yeah. Oh, just a second. Yeah. So demo is completed. Then there is conclusion. So our application provides a visual representation of the data set that would be very difficult to analyze if we have to do manual work. So it is easier to understand for humans, uh, and it increases the productivity because uh, it is faster than analyzing by any other method. Now, references. So I have used the Adalo documentation and Apple developer website to develop this application. Now, thank you very much. If you have any question, you can ask me now, or you can contact me on my email stated here. Yeah, thank you. Yes, sir.
Okay, so Kartikay, that was a good presentation from your side. The codes were well explained, and most of the presentation was it had a good flow. You knew
Yes,
where you were going, and most of the things were explained as well on how you did the project, what
yes, sir.
tools you used. But there was this one thing that was missing from the whole presentation that you could improve on. Try to be
Yes,
bold next time. You know what you're talking about.
yes, sir.
So you are calm about what you're talking, but the tone of the voice looks like you're still lacking in delivering. Okay, if you can deliver much better, then it would do wonders for your presentation because you know all the basics of your presentation. You are guiding through, you have a good flow. Lastly, in the references, the formatting needs to be corrected because for the references, it is you're just putting a name. I want a full link. So
Yeah,
basically, okay,
if I
okay.
click on
Oh,
this
it's
now,
hyperlink. Yeah, okay, okay, understood. Then it's done. Uh, Lastly, I don't think that is something is remaining. Everything is done. Yes, all caught up. Okay, good
yes,
presentation from your side, Kartike. Thank
yes,
you.
sir. Yeah, thank you, sir. I can leave, sir.
Yeah, you can leave. You can close the screen share as well.
Yeah.